Welcome to the latest version of the Mere Mortals fitness review, I suppose, of our training, and in particular my training. This is my ring day, so this is where I usually just do all my work with the gymnastic rings that I bought quite a while ago, just doing some little warm-ups here and then getting into it. I mixed this ring day up with a little bit of calf work, just doing some calf raises on the benches there. Do as many reps of those as I can, and not as many as reps as I can. I usually do about 25, 26. That's where I really start to feel some burning, and I'll sort of leave it at that, but each week just add a little bit. This is me doing my weighted pull-ups, which I always start off with, starting with 15 kilos there, working my way down to 10, then 5, then 0. So I do 4 sets of each of these, and they're pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. What I have noticed usually is my first set will be okay, so I'll get usually maybe like 9, 10 reps if it's a good first set. My challenge is to get 15 for the 3-pointers. I've already done 12 on a really good session one day, and but yeah, after that first set, the weight the reps just absolutely drop down. It's like I use all my energy. Don't know what happens. What you can see from this, and you'll notice in the whole video, is the rest times take up more time than working out, and that's just the way it is. But I suppose it's just easy to lose track, especially if you're watching a lot of different fitness videos of people doing all these things, and you can sometimes get the, I'd say, misguided opinion that you need to be doing more, working harder, working faster, but you do need to have these rests. Anywho, what I'm trying to do now, so this is my next set of calf raises here. What I am doing here is some scapular raises, so really just trying to work on the upper back near the traps, get that a bit, I suppose, a bit stronger. And while I'm doing this, I'm also using a false grip with the rings, which will in the future prepare me for doing muscle ups. So that's where your wrist is hanging a bit more over the bar. Then I will do some little bit of tricep work with the weights, just doing tricep extensions overhead. For the first set and second set, I'll use 15 kilos. For the third and fourth, I'll use just the 10 kilo weight. I've been turning around on all the sides now just to get a better view of what I've been doing, which is not what I usually do. In here, we'll be going to the chin-ups. So, very, very much the same as the pull-ups, but obviously just with the hands inverted in. They're actually a lot harder on the rings, because if you go fully lock out at the bottom, the rings actually turn in your hands, and you'll be in somewhat of a pull-up position. You can see there, when I first actually put my hands on the rings with the weight, my hands naturally just turn into a pull-up position, and once I sort of engage my back and pull myself up a little bit with the biceps, that's when the rings turn in. So it's a bit annoying because you can't really do, I suppose, full reps all the way down to the bottom. You can only do, I guess, extended, and you still have to keep, I think it's your scapula engaged, so that you don't fully lock out at the bottom, because you just waste so much time just getting those rings back turning in with the wrists. So very similar, start off with 15, go 10, 5, 0 for all 4. These are my weighted dips, and these are just very, very hard. I can do double, triple the amount of reps if I'm on a parallel bars. But when I'm actually doing it on the rings, you can see how much they swing there just with the wind. And this wasn't even a windy day, to be honest. That it just becomes so difficult. So mostly with this one, I'm really just trying to get the depth, I suppose, and just do it with control, and not swing around and do stupid stuff. I then mix this, do a superset with some hanging L sits. Once again, just super difficult. The main problem with that is I lose the strength in the arms, because you're keeping your arms fully locked out and extended, and doing that while having your core engaged, just absolutely so hard, so hard. So I'm only getting like maybe 10 seconds, 12 seconds for the first set, and then by the end here, you'll see I like get up and then basically go off as soon as I get up. Annoying, but you know, we're still working on it. Just doing this a little bit every day, just trying to get better, try and improve, and you know, I'm seeing the results. In the fitness challenge, if you've been following our progress, it is getting better. So I'm relatively happy with how it's going. But once again, sometimes when you're in the week by week grind, it's just annoying, and you don't see the results as much as you'd like. This is my last sort of final set of I don't even know what you'd call these. Basically, I keep the ring straight and lean back, and I guess they're like rear delt rows in a way, where I'm really just trying to use those delts, and then I jump up onto the rings, arms extended and straight, and try and turn them out, and that's just a straight arm exercise. It's called a top position hold in the, I guess, ring community. I'm not that big a part of it, so I just work on it, and I think it helps me a little bit with my straight arm movements, aka every bit of handstand work. So it's one of those things where it's like I'm not really sure if I'm improving or how much it's helping, but I just got to try it out and keep doing it. And that's the end of my workout. So that's a full workout for a ring day, and there's me just playing around, getting those rings tied up and heading off after this. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back soon with more news.